one behind the gate with Carl's Glory, Gilberto. OK Elegant, Mike Downey. Sweet Cam of Mine, Mark Haig. KJ's Kenny, Rick Armstrong. Lady M with Todd Trites. Here they come. And the 2013 racing season is underway from the middle of the track. There goes KJ's Kenny from the lead, protecting that rail position. Carl's Glory now battling for that lead. KJ's Kenny now racing in second, back in third, and closing up that hole. That is OK Elegant. Gapped out fourth to Sweet Cam of Mine, and your early trailer is Lady M. They race down the EPR backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and Gilberto has put Carl's Glory on the front end. They race on past the opening quarter in 30 1/5. Now racing in second, KJ's Kenny. Racing in third, that's OK Elegant. Racing a length and a half back in fourth as they make their way around that turn past the 3/8. That is Sweet Cam of Mine. Then a gapped out trailer to Lady M. They race off the turn down the lane for the half. Carl's Glory has led it every step of the way under a tight hold. They race on past the half-mile station in 1 minute 3/5. Into the turn they go. KJ's Kenny still right there in second. OK Elegant in third. Then Sweet Cam of Mine, and losing interest is Lady M. They race on past the 5/8 and charge on down the backstretch for the 3/4. Carl's Glory now opening up a lead of 2 1/4 lengths. Giving chase from second. That is still KJ's Kenny. Racing in third, OK Elegant. The 3/4. It was in 1:32 1/5. From the mid-pack, there's action now, tipping 3 wide. There goes Sweet Cam of Mine, but Carl's Glory is pouring it on the front end. KJ's Kenny still there in second. In between horses, OK Elegant. They're off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's Carl's Glory on the outside, Sweet Cam of Mine. Carl's Glory, the first race of 2013, goes to Carl's Glory. Finishing second, OK Elegant. Sweet Cam of Mine was third. Time for the mile 2, 02 2. Returning now is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That is number 1, Carl's Glory. 3-year-old brown pacing filly by Carlspur. From the quick comeback dam, dies Morning Glory. Homebred for owner, trainer Andrew Ward of St. John, driven to victory by Gilberto, and that's a maiden mark for number 1, Carl's Glory. This afternoon, 2:02 2. The gate swings round the turn with Hello America, Full of Finesse, AA's Glory, Michael's Pleasure, Ultimate Hope, and Rockstar by Yama. A field of 6 behind the gate. Here they come. Here off and pacing in the middle of the track, Michael's Pleasure and AA's Glory both leave out for that early lead. Coming away in third on the inside, Full of Finesse. Racing now up to be fourth, that is Hello America. Followed round the turn by Ultimate Hope. Your early trailer is Rockstar by Emma as they battle on the front end. Michael's Pleasure is gunning for that lead and now gets it. Back to second now is AA's Glory. Looking at it from third, Full of Finesse. The opening quarter was in 29 3/5. Hello America is now racing in fourth. Racing fifth, Ultimate Hope, and the trailer As they round that top turn, Rockstar by Emma. Mark Haig has put Michael's Pleasure on the front end as they roll off the turn down the stretch for the half. Racing in a second, that's AA's Glory. First to move on the outside to start that outer flow. There goes Ultimate Hope. They race on past the half-mile station in 101 flat. Into the turn for the 5/8. It is Michael's Pleasure with the lead up on the outside. Ultimate Hope now racing in second. AA's Glory under a death grip in third. Racing in fourth. That is Full of Finesse. Hello America eyes the outside from fifth, but beating him to the punch. There goes Rockstar by Emma, the trailer. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and Michael's Pleasure. Haig pops the earplugs. 131 and 2/5 past the 3/4. It's Michael's Pleasure now by just a length and a quarter. Racing a second, still on the outside. Ultimate Hope begging for racing room in third. That is AA's Glory fanning out 3 wide, Full of Finesse. Michael's Pleasure with the lead going to the inside. AA's Glory, Michael's Pleasure. AA's Glory is surging in deep stretch. It's the Glory Twins. AA's Glory to wins the second race finishing second. Michael's Pleasure. It's tight for show. Time for the mile. 2:01 and 4. With his second victory of the afternoon is Gilles Barrio, this time with number 3, AA's Glory. 4-year-old brown pacing mare by Carl Spur. On the quick comeback dam, Dies Morning Glory. Owned and trained and bred by Andrew Ward of St. John. 3, AA's Glory. In 2:01 and 4, the unofficial race winner. And 2013's off to a good start for Andrew Ward. Gates in motion with Hustler Hall, Victory George, Night Talker, Lucky in Love, Casimir Japa, Valid Appeal on the outside. A field of 6, top of the stretch. Here they come. Vera from the middle of the pack. That is Lucky in Love going for that early lead. Casimir Japa to the outside in second. Hustler Hall hustles up to be third. Racing now in fourth. That's Victory George, followed by Night Talker and your early trailer, Valid Appeal. They race off the turn and down the backstretch for time 1. It's Mike Downey with Lucky in Love. They lead it by a length and a quarter. Casimir Japa has settled in the cones in second. Racing in third. Hustler Hall past an opening quarter in 29 and 3/5. Victory George continuing on in fourth. Night Talker looks at it from fifth and trailing this field early, Valid Appeal. Single file alignment as they make their way past the 3/8 mile station, off the turn and down the stretch for the half. It's Lucky in Love leading this field down the lane. Casimir Japa remaining in the second hole. Racing in third, Hustler Hall as they make their way on past the half in 1 minute, 2/5. Into the turn they go for the 5/8. There's action on the outside. Valid Appeal now fourth, now third, and now challenging those leaders. Valid Appeal first up, action now to challenge and engage that leader, Lucky in Love. Racing third on the inside, getting the good trip is Casimir Japa. Now going to the outside, second over in fourth. That is Hustler Hall, followed by Victory George and Night Talker past the 3/4 in 1:31 and 3/5, and Lucky in Love opening up now a bit on those trailing horses. Now racing in a second, Casimir Japa getting set for the stretch drive. It's Lucky in Love. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Casimir Japa goes to the outside from second. It's Lucky in Love. Casimir Japa on the outside. They battle neck and neck right down to the wire. Casimir Japa gets up for the win. Finishing second is Lucky in Love. Hustler Hall will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Now returning, the unofficial winner of race 3, number 5, Casimir Japa. A 6-year-old bay pacing mare by Sir Luck from the Big Towner Dam, Tarda, Hanover. Owned by Pat Keach of Carlisle, Ontario. Trained by Wayne Hubbard. Driven to victory this afternoon by Wayne Watson, 5, Casimir Japa in 2:01 and 1. The gate swings round the turn from the rail out. Ryan's Fancy, The Streak, Be Willful, A Work of Heart, Dusty Lane Buster, Casimir Bad Moon Risin', Perfect Trick, and Dusty Lane Magnum on the outside. A field of 8 behind the gate. Be Willful, little steppy behind the gate. Here they come. They're off from the outside. Perfect Trick. The Streak in between horses, and on the inside, Ryan's Fancy as they enter the first turn for the opening 8th. Coming away in 4th, that's A Work of Heart. Now racing in 5th, Dusty Lane Buster. Looking at it from 6th as they enter the backstretch first time. That's Casimir Bad Moon Risin', followed by Dusty Lane Magnum, and well back after the break, that's Be Willful. On the front end, it's Perfect Trick and Barrio. They take this field on past the opening quarter in 30 4/5. Ryan's Fancy is giving chase from 2nd. Looking at it from 3rd, The Streak. Racing in 4th, that's A Work of Heart. Dusty Lane Buster in 5th. Casimir Bad Moon Rising following in 6th. Then comes Dusty Lane Magnum and Be Willful. Off the turn and down the lane for the half. It's Perfect Trick. Now out in front by 2 open lengths. Giving chase from 2nd, Ryan's Fancy, as they race on past the half-mile marker in 1:02 1/5. They backed it up in that second quarter, and they turn now for the 5/8. Perfect Trick with the lead. Racing in 2nd, Dusty Lane Buster. To the outside, there goes Casimir Bad Moon Risin'. Now 3rd, now 2nd, and challenging that leader. Racing now in 3rd, that's Dusty Lane Buster. Up on the outside, Dusty Lane Magnum racing in 4th. They race neck and neck on past the 3/4 in 1:33 1, and Casimir Bad Moon Risin' in the blink of an eye takes command. Now opens up 3 lengths. Perfect Trick chasing from 2nd. Racing in 3rd, Dusty Lane Buster. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Casimir Bad Moon Rising with the lead. Perfect Trick in 2nd. Up on the outside, A Work of Heart, but they're not going to catch Casimir Bad Moon Risin'. Casimir Bad Moon Risin' won it, finishing 2nd, Perfect Trick. Finishing 3rd, A Work of Heart. Time for the mile, 2:03. Welcoming back the veteran pacer, that's number 6, Casimir Bad Moon Risin'. 14-year-old brown pacing gelding by Make a Deal. From the River Rouge Dam, Join Me KV. Casimir Bad Moon Rising is owned by Susan Downey of St. George, Ontario. Trained and driven to victory by Mike Downey. A winner of over $486,000 lifetime in his final season. As a campaigner, 6, Casimir Bad Moon Risin' this afternoon makes his first start in St. John, a winning one in 2:03. The gates in motion with 1, Cass Hall, MD Hardley Success, Twilight Zone, Lyra Lyra, Magical Alex, East Coast Down, and Man in Pink on the outside. A field of 7, top of the stretch. Here they come. Here, off and pacing, Magical Alex on the outside, Cass Hall in along the cones and in between horses. As they make their way into that opening turn is Twilight Zone. Coming away in 4th, that is Lyra Lyra racing in 5th. MD Hardley Success. East Coast Down racing in 6th. And your early trailer as they make their way on to the opening quarter-mile station, Man in Pink, as they battle on the front end. They open up now in 28 and 1. Out on the outside, now taking command, that is Twilight Zone. Now ceding the lead, now racing in 2nd, as they make their way round the turn. And off the turn now, that is Cass Hall, gapped out 3rd, as they make their way down the lane in front of the stand first time. That is Lyra Lyra in 3rd. They race on past the half in 58 and 1/5. Into the turn they go now for the 5/8. Out in front with the lead. That is Twilight Zone. Racing in 2nd, Cass Hall. Lyra Lyra now to the outside in 3rd. Racing in 4th, 2nd over Magical Alex. As they go down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, racing 4th on the outside. That is Magical Alex, now past the 3/4, 1:30 and 1/5. In the turn they go with a loose pylon, gentlemen. Be careful, go rounding that turn. There's a loose pylon. Out in front with the lead as they make their way past the 7/8 and on down the stretch for home. It's Twilight Zone and Todd Trites giving chase from 2nd. That is Lyra Lyra, but Twilight Zone is strong in deep stretch. At the wire, it's going to be Twilight Zone to win it. Finishing 2nd, Lyra Lyra. Magical Alex was 3rd. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Now returning is the race 5 winner number 3, Twilight Zone, a 3-year-old brown pacing gelding by Astronomical from the drop-off dam R.E.'s Donna. Homebred for owner trainer Charlie Price of Newidgewok. Driven to victory by Todd Trites this afternoon. 3 Twilight Zone establishes a new win race record of 2 minutes and 3/5. Good trip for 3 Twilight Zone. The gate swings round the turn from the rail out. XL Panic, Mark Haig, Forever Finesse, Mike Downey, MG Girl, Gilberto, Hyperion Blue Chip, Steve Mason, Penthouse, Scott Hubbard, Joseph Michael with Todd Trites. A field of 6 behind the gate. Here they come. Go time from the outside. Joseph Michael blinks an eye and is now the new leader. Now into the turn as they race on for the opening 8th. XL Panic racing in 2nd. Forever Finesse coming away in 3rd. Racing in 4th. That's MG Girl. Hyperion Blue Chip in 5th. And your early trailer is Penthouse. They race up the EPR backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station. And Todd Trites has put Joseph Michael on the front end. They lead it by a length and a half. XL Panic giving chase from 2nd in 30 and 2/5. Racing in 3rd. That's Forever Finesse. MG Girl a gapped out 4th. Racing now in 5th. Hyperion Blue Chip. And the trailer Penthouse, there's no action as they race off the turn down the lane. In for the half-mile station, Joseph Michael, now leading it by a length and a half. XL Panic in second. They approach the half-mile station, and Joseph Michael is past there in 101 flat. Into the turn they go for the 5/8. XL Panic still right there in second. No one is moving here. Racing in third, that is Forever Finesse. MG Girl in fourth. Now fifth on the outside, and now engaging those leaders. There goes Hyperion Blue Chip, Penthouse the trailer. Down the backstretch for the 3/4, and Joseph Michael has led it every step of the way. 3/4 in 131 flat. It's Joseph Michael. XL Panic under whip tap, urging from second. Forever Finesse in third on the outside. Hyperion Blue Chip in fourth. 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Joseph Michael takes him off the turn and down the stretch for home. Joseph Michael, under minimal urging, is pulling away in the deep stretch. It's Joseph Michael to win it. XL Panic second, finishing third, Forever Finesse. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 2. Here is your unofficial winner for race 6, number 6, Joseph Michael, 6-year-old bay pacing stallion by Jenna's Beach Boy. From the Dexter Nuke Stam J. Dexter, owned by Capital A Investments Limited and Valerie Phelan. Trained by Eric Wilson, driven to victory by Todd Trites. Joseph Michael, pacing in the last quarter in 28 and 2. Recording the stallion's 29th lifetime victory in 1:59 and 2/5. The gate is moving once again with Do You Believe in Me, Miss Paula D, I Wish, Ultimate Spirit, Bian's Legacy, Vicky Colleen, and I'm All Sporty. A field of 7, top of the stretch. Here they come. Pair off and pacing. Ultimate Spirit leaves out quickly to grab that early lead. Do You Believe in Me getting away in second. Miss Paula D looking at it from third. A gapped out fourth on the inside to I Wish. I'm All Sporty is up and moving now fourth. Now challenging for third. Racing now in sixth. That's Bian's Legacy. Vicky Colleen is your early trailer. Out in front, Ultimate Spirit and Mark Haig. They lead this field on past the opening quarter. Do You Believe in Me in second. 30 4/5 past the opening quarter. I'm All Sporty now has made it up to second and now engaging that leader. Do You Believe in Me is now racing in third. Second over in fourth. Bian's Legacy. Miss Paula D getting the good trip in fifth. On the outside now in sixth. There goes I Wish. Vicky Colleen the trailer. They race in pairs up front now. Ultimate Spirit taking this field past the half in 1 minute 4/5. And at the turn they go for the 5/8. It's Ultimate Spirit. I'm All Sporty now challenging second on the outside. Do You Believe in Me is still third. Racing a second over in fourth. That's Bian's Legacy. Up on the inside then comes Miss Paula D. I Wish. Vicky Colleen the trailer. There's 3 wide action. There goes a Sam Hodgen with Bian's Legacy. Now second, now challenging that lead. 131 4/5 past the 3/4. Ultimate Spirit has led it every step of the way. Bian's Legacy now up to engage that leader from second. I Wish now fanning out 3 wide as they make their way off the turn and down the stretch for home. Ultimate Spirit, Bian's Legacy, I Wish. Vicky Colleen on the far outside. At the wire, it's going to be Ultimate Spirit hanging on to win it. It's tight for place and show. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. Now returning, the winner of race number 7, number 5, Ultimate Spirit, 5-year-old bay pacing mare by Too Funny for Words from the Life Sign Dam, Exciting Life. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, trained by Sifra Melanson, driven to victory by Mark Haig this afternoon in 2:01 and 2 or 5, Ultimate Spirit.